Alright, so it is the next day, and I was going to show you what it looked like the next day. So here we are. We're watering the concrete as instructed, and as much as they cleaned up, they left a hell of a mess. I don't understand. Like all of this wood and this wire here.
On that side, you can't even walk.
So I'm really not sure of anything. And looking at this, that is a hell of a first and second step. It's really quite deep. I don't understand. But we've wet the concrete down, soaked it as we were instructed, but it's quite a hazard. They did not put the fence back up last night, but I'm sure they weren't thinking of it. But we needed it up, obviously, for PR. Let's see. I can probably stand on this. They stood on it last night. Yep. Walking the ledge of the pool. So, all of this wood, these piles of concrete, all of this rebar and wire over there, and this swimming pool full of concrete. There's no way in this world that we could even lift that to get rid of it. And I had started picking up some rebar and wire and put it on the outside of the pool, and then I noticed how much was in here, so I don't know. So, and then there's all of this left behind, and this is all concrete. I mean, we did not pay to have this concreted. We were going to leave it rock and do pavers, but we can't work with that and have all of this concrete there. And then walking along the ledge, there's appears to be concrete down there. I don't know about all this. There's that. There are bits of a tape measure here. And then this is where, like, this wood is left here. More rebar here. And this concrete partially covering pipes. I don't know. I know nothing about this. I know it doesn't appear to be right. I mean, just by my logic, which doesn't mean much. I think that's one of those bubbler things. I'm not sure. These pipes, even though they're covered in concrete, I don't think there's anything to be worried about, because I'm pretty sure they're going to cut that off and then cap them. So that's what we're left with. I am standing on the edge of the pool, though. And that's what we have. So that's a wrap. I did look back. It was day 15. I don't know if day 14 was just like an update and people weren't not here, or they were here. I don't know. But officially day 15 by my record keeping. Oh, they left a pair of wire snips here. And then that rebar over the edge. I don't know. Not my decorative idea. Okay. Well, that's it. I'll get this all put together for you, so you too can stay updated. A pile of dirt with all the rebar thrown in there. Ay, ay, ay. Well, at least we have concrete. I have to be excited and happy about that. The mess, I'm going to say that I'm confident they're going to clean it up. I will speak with you. All right, back to the house from our little walk. And I was just gonna show you, just to compare and contrast all the stuff that I did take care of yesterday with the mess that was left behind for the pool. Telling you about that kiddie pool of concrete. Here's up close and personal of it. I am in my own light. I will learn all of this eventually. You don't need to see my shadow. But yeah, this kiddie pool full of concrete. I don't care how much strength training I've done or will do. I am not ever going to move that. I did roll up the safety gate. I tried to get the rebar into the ground so that we could stand the gate up. I can't get through this dirt of ours. It's like concrete itself. Although I will say that when the guys came to do the excavation, that man, he just took that sledgehammer and bam, down it went, and that was fine. He got it in there 2 or 3 hits. I mean, this is all the junk I picked up yesterday. You can see that these boards have nails sticking up out of them. All of this wire, all of this rebar, these long pieces of wood here, which are in good shape. Then you'll notice down here, there's still rebar in the ground because the concrete has dried over it. All of this is concrete, just like what's in the pool here, and it's not supposed to be here. But it is here. So I don't know what the plan is for this. So I bent this rebar back as best I could, or moved it out of the way so nobody would get hurt. I really should try and do this from the other angle, I guess. Another piece of rebar. And then this is, I'm in the way. This is that copper wire that was running all the way around the pool. It is still running all the way around the pool. On the outside of the pool, it's just now buried under all of this concrete. This rebar down here and this wire here, not supposed to be there. Oh, we just got a message from the pool guy. Maybe he's looked at the pictures I sent him. That rebar and that wire are not supposed to be there, but once again, it is now stuck in the concrete. There's nothing I can do about that. Walking behind the filter, and there was rebar all over this hill of dirt. I picked all that up that I could. Another piece of rebar and wire that are just sticking up out of the concrete that was left behind. And then here you can see some of that copper wire exposed, some of it buried under this concrete. I don't know. I know nothing. The more I know I don't know anything. So Jeff did water the pool, and I would imagine that since the concrete guys told us water it for 5 days, I imagine we're not going to see anybody. Maybe he said water it to, what was the word he used? I don't know. We water it for a purpose. So soaking it rather for a purpose. So we soaked it, and we're just going to wait. If it takes 5 days worth of soaking the concrete, I'm sure they're not going to do any other work in those 5 days. So hopefully late next week we'll have some work being done. And hopefully whoever comes out will be taking all of this nonsense and this nonsense. And that is that. So I just wanted to kind of show you the pickup that I did yesterday. And I'll be posting before you see this, something that I filmed. Miss PR's coming this way. Like, there's a fence here. I shouldn't cross it, should I? Oh, but I'm going to. Anyway, I filmed the mess on Saturday morning, and then you got to see where I've gotten it somewhat picked up as I can. And we'll see what the pool guy is telling me. He might be responding to the pictures I sent him of the mess that was left behind. He might be responding to the questions I asked about what the next steps are. He might be responding to when we might see someone again. All of that is very hopeful in the responses that we're getting. And of course, I'll keep you posted. So have a great day. I have to get to the studio. Got class to set up for, and I will see you very soon. Okay, so I want to just do a little follow-up. Yes, I'm in the car on my way to my next location. But I want to do a little follow-up because the pool guy did text me back. There's miraculously some communication happening. And he said that all the things that I'm worried about, he said don't be worried about it. The wires that are half under concrete and half not, he said, are going to get buried. That copper wire that's running around the outside of the pool that's half in concrete and half not, I guess they're going to manage to break the concrete away from the wire and then bury it. That's my guess. He said the kiddie pool full of concrete, that they will have a jackhammer and they will go ahead and break it up and they will remove it. He said that everything that I'm concerned about is perfectly normal for pool construction. So I guess that's that. Oh no. But I'm willing to trust him. I also have no choice but to trust him. And they are going to be sending someone out tomorrow to start the tile work. As far as next steps go, I do not know the order in which they're happening, but there is tile. There is the pebble decking, which is, they used to call it diamond bright way back, I guess when, and now it's pebble decking. So there's the tile, the coping, the pebble deck, and then the electrical. And there's an inspection somewhere in there. I don't know where. However, then I guess we're putting water in the pool, and well, they're going to clean everything up and get some water in the pool. And there was an apology about nobody being there on Thursday when the concrete was being put in. He said there was the intention for one of them to be there, one of the two contractors. However, one contractor's husband or wife rather ended up having surgery, and then the other guy got called out of town, so they didn't make it. And that is everything. That is what he said. So I wanted to just let you know, because I will give people their due. I'm going to bitch about the things that I think are wrong. But when they do something right, I'm going to tell you that too. It's not all one way. So that is the latest update. I just wanted to pop on, let you know. And I will be speaking with you very soon. Have a great day.